Hello and welcome to pdfsupply.com. Today we're going to be testing a 9070 processor. I have here a IC697CPU781 and it's in a IC697CHS750 slot, 5-slot rack, which is empty. This is just going to be a test for the processor. And it's being powered by an IC697 PWR 711 power supply. So I've already powered the power supply up, and this top LED is our OK LED on the processor, and it's on here, which is a good sign. If your light is off or if it's blinking, then you definitely have a problem with your processor, and you won't be able to follow this test. So this is something that we typically look at and repair. We also offer remanufactured units, new units, or an exchange program. So if that interests you, if you need that, please see us at pdfsupply.com. Okay, now that I am powered up, using Proficy Machine Edition, I'm going to connect up to the processor. And once I'm connected, I'm going to get myself into program mode. And on the top menu bar, hit Target, Online Commands, and Clear in this Online Commands submenu. And then a clear memory window is going to pop up. All you want to do is click Controller Fault Table and I/O Fault Table. We don't want to clear anything else because you could risk harming anything that you're trying to save. Once that's done, I'm going to hit the Download and Run button. And the software will start to build what we have, which is again just a blank, 5 slots that are blank with a CPU. And all we want to download is hardware, configuration, and logic. We don't want to write anything to the flash memory or turn on any initial force values. So hit OK. And the goal here is that we're trying to get the processor into run mode. And then we can test a couple of the buttons that are on the processor. Okay, so now that that's successful, we have all of our LEDs on. I'm going to explain. This is again the OK light. The middle light is the run light. That's what we're trying to do here. And the bottom light is the I/O enabled, input-output enabled LED. These should all be on at this point. And then we want to test this toggle switch here. It's a 3-point toggle switch, 3-position toggle switch. And this is used to shut on and off the run mode and the I/O enabled. So one click down is input-output disabled. Another click down is the run disabled. So those both work. The light goes off, turns back on. Then of course we have the memory protect, which is using the key on the switch above. Once we turn this key, we should be able to have this LED on, and we do. This is telling us that the memory protect feature works on the processor. So that's just the test of the CPU, and what we would recommend if you think that you're having a problem with this processor is to let it run overnight or over a couple days, 3 days, a weekend if you can. And what you're hoping to see is that the processor stays in run mode, that these LEDs stay on, and that the software suggests it's still in run mode. If for any reason it jumps out of run mode, if it gets kicked out of run mode, which it shouldn't, you want to go to Target and Diagnostics. And in your info viewer screen, a fault table will pop up and it'll tell you exactly why it fell out of run mode. So if you're still having trouble and if it does fall out of run mode and you can't figure out what the problem is, again, we do look at these, we do service and repair these units. So if that's of any help to you, you can see us at pdfsupply.com. Hope this was helpful. Thank you.